Thank you so much, Earth! What's happening, survival gamers? My name is Leuname and welcome back to 60 Seconds. You guys seem to really enjoy the last time I played this game, so I wanted to play it again. Plus, I really want to beat this freaking game, so we're going to give it another go. But this time, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to actually see if we can beat this game by just having Ted and Timmy. We're going to leave Dolores, and this is going to sound really bad, but we're going to leave Dolores and Mary Jane up on the surface. I want to see how far we can go with just the two guys. Almost like it's like a guy's night or something like that. With all that said, let's go ahead and grab the thing. Also, I've also been doing a couple practice runs with this to try and get better at my reaction time, so that way I'll be able to grab more stuff in a short amount of time, and I think we are getting a little bit better at it already. Grab the map, grab the soup, and grab to the shelter. Alright, hey, sorry wife, I'm leaving you behind. But then again, you filed for divorce a couple weeks ago anyway, so why should I care? So grab that, grab this. Alright, to the shelter, to the shelter, to the shelter. Stop running into shit. Go ahead and grab that, grab the soup, grab the soup, grab the water, grab the water. I forgot I need the radio. Where's the damn radio? Okay, here. Actually, we still got plenty of time. Alright, so where's that radio? Where's the, here it is. Grab that. Okay, and grab the gun, why not? And then grab some, I meant to grab the soup, but that'll work too. Alright, we got time for one more. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Grab it. Go. Okay. Whee! Okay. So, I think we got everything we need. We got the map, we got the book, we got the flashlight, we got the radio. Oh, I forgot the med kit, damn it! What is that? It seems like a distant rumble. Oh my word. An earthquake already? Come on! Save the radio. Everything else is gonna get destroyed right out the freaking gate. I get 2 of my 3 things that I need destroyed on the second freaking day? Are you freaking serious, game? Our ammunition is missing. Well, we can't use the flashlight to find it because the freaking earthquake destroyed it. Thank you so much, Earth! A group of doctors knocked on our door today requesting some supplies that would be able and refilling the first aid kits. Yep, no problem. We got plenty of water, so we can afford to spare one. That is one thing I did want to make sure. We want plenty of food and plenty of water so that if something like this happens, we should be able to spare some in case we need it for a chance. That way we can actually get extra supplies. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure it's behind the layers of terrible stacking screens. We can hear a voice. It's speaking in a foreign language. Should we listen to it? Sure, why not? Go ahead and listen to it. It's probably not Soviet propaganda. It was not Soviets. It was the Canadians, which is not much better. Ha! We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. Alright. Oh, and the fallout's mostly gone already. Sweet. Alright, so I guess we won't need the gas mask after all then. And I don't think we need to worry about going for an expedition at the moment. Maybe I guess we can always prepare for one. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. We need to open the door this instant or we're all going to die. Open the door! Wait, are we saying that? Or is someone outside saying that? Open the door? I wasn't sure, were we the ones saying that? Were we starting to panic or were they panicking? And Ted got sick. Well, shit. Opening the door and letting the contaminated air in was a great idea. Now instead of phobias, we need to deal with vomiting. But the fallout was already gone. He found that out yesterday. What the frick? How could he get sick? The radio literally said the fallout was mostly gone. I don't know what to take. Take the map, I guess. We're probably going to need that map, actually. He's probably going to destroy it. We thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth across our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems ringing right now. Send Ted to open it, even though he's sick out of the butt. He's probably going to be fine anyway. It's just a phone call. It's not like you're going to get that phone call that says you're going to die. Oh, wait. We're probably gonna die, because it's the apocalypse. Nothing more surprising than a knock at the fallout shelter. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our lives? Sounds like a good idea to me. Open the door. Welcome in, neighbor. I think I might have just made things worse. Oh no, a group of travelers were carrying gas masks and carrying some serious looking equipment gave us purified water. Before we could thank them, they turned away and left. Aw, that was nice. Actually, you know what? If we gave him food, could that help recover his illness without the first aid kit? We got plenty of soup, so we can afford to try it at least once. Whoever designed this fallout shelter was a genius, but we can't really tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is an included feature. We should probably try doing something about it with whatever we brought down here. Grab the Boy Scout book. Look it up. It's probably nothing dangerous anyway. Ha! Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tiny little shelter. He keeps coughing, but he's not thirsty anymore. Okay, so he's still sick. So go ahead. Give him some soup. I want to see if we give him soup every day, can that help him recover? We keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about a way to get as far away from here as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? Listen to the radio. We may contact the military out there. Great, but the problem is they're going to want a bunch of stuff that we now do not have. So we are kind of screwed here. Oh, he did not have a good day. If we had to pick our favorite day of the week, it would be Saturday. Before the bombing, Saturday was a time of relaxing and joy. Like bribing Mary Jane with cookies so she stopped playing the tuba. Gossiping about the neighbors. And of course, bowling. Looks like the bowling alley is still standing. Yabba dabba doo! The bar didn't have much to offer. Some rotten salads, a bunch of burnt peanuts, and for some reason a cowboy hat. We were happy to find a secret stash of soup cans down under the rubble. Oh, that's good. And somebody placed water bottles instead of bowling pins at the end of the lane. We're sorry to ruin their setup, but we really need that water. The venue had its own game room where you could relax after running around with huge heavy balls. That's what she said. We found a decent checkerboard, even though we didn't really need a checkerboard. Oh, and he found a padlock. That's nice. Still hasn't recovered from his illness. He needs water. Alright, go ahead and grab both. Timmy noticed his old telescope in a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. He got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of the very few things that still look about the same after the blast. Should we let Timmy go out and stare pointlessly at the sky? Hey, come on, don't mock your son's interest. Let him look at the sky. He returned in the morning, tired but very happy. He says he saw a spaceship flying by. One with an American flag on it. Surely that can't be true. He's probably making things up. Time to grow up, Timmy. Come on, bud. Let Timmy have his dream. Oh, hey! I was right! Look at that! I was completely right! He just used a whole bunch of her frickin' soup and water and you can just recover without a med kit. Oh, thank God. That makes me really happy. Okay. So we're back on track. We still got plenty of resources left, so we have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. The last time we went out on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting out there in the open. It looks damaged, but it may contain useful supplies. Shall we send someone to investigate? Timmy, head out there. Head to the tank. All we could find in the shell of the wrecked tank were some loose rounds of ammunition. We picked them all up. I mean, that kind of makes sense. We looked at a tank, so it's pretty logical that we can find ammunition. Thankfully, actually, that's a good thing, because we now have ammunition for our gun. Today we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. They claim they mean no harm and want to get to know us better. They're asking to choose one person to represent us to come to a meeting. Go ahead, Timmy, go meet them. It's probably those stranger kids. Yeah, it's the twin siblings. Okay, so now we've unlocked that condition, which is nice. Yep, so hopefully we have two options that we can try to find an outcome to. Although, again, we don't have the flashlight, so we can't signal the military. And we don't have the axe, which we're going to need in order to collect the wood for the siblings to help them build their houses. So we're probably screwed. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out of the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately evaded by a terrible stench. Should we probably check out that hole out to see what the source of that smell is? Absolutely yes. We have a gun, so we can gladly shoot anything that's in there if we need to. I don't think anything happened. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come out at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Okay, so that's nice. We got an extra can. Timmy's hungry. That is fine. So we should be good there. Not certain about the situation on the surface, but we already know that the fallout is gone. So it's nothing to worry about there. We're starting to use our supplies now. But we still should be fine, at least for a while. Yep, there's the military broadcast, but we don't have a flashlight, so we can't exactly signal them. I don't think I ever actually heard the plane as if it was like flying overhead from my headphones. Because I just heard the plane like as if it was actually flying overhead. When conducting our daily supply count, we've noticed that a soup can is missing. We're absolutely sure it was there just yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we just need to figure out who the culprit is. Who ate the soup? Give Ted the blame. I mean, he's a big dude. Of course he's gonna eat more. Looks like we just made a mistake when counting and started pointing fingers instead of making sure the can was actually missing. It's easy to think the worst when stuck underground in a tiny stinky cement box. The can was there all along, and the only thing we managed to do is turn against each other and fight for no reason. Oops. Lesson learned. Oh. So I guess I shouldn't have done that, then I? Or should I? What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double tail? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Shoot it! Blast it with the gun! Yeah! Got it! Oh, come on! We blew up the gun! Trader alert! Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. That boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace! Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose of his the blasphemous comics? Dude, why? No, that is your son. That is your son, bro. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. We should. As we do believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. And we're also running out of toilet paper. This is terrible. We can't sleep. Ah, crap. We don't have a med kit, so guess what? We're all gonna be tired. Yep, there it is. Oh, shit! They've gone insane. They both have. Oh, shit. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. And there are other problems we still need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Ted is going crazy. And Timmy, his behavior is odd. Oh boy. Well, let's see if we can get them back to normal by drinking a lot. That sounds wrong. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turns out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was a drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages to attend to their wound. We can afford that. We have an extra can. Nope, that's not it. Give them a soup can. We can afford to give them an extra one. Okay, we're back to normal. Thank God. I don't like it. I do not like it. Found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Do not eat it! Do not eat the mushrooms! We're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects. Or worse. It's worse. They're spiders! And not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. We gotta do something about them. Smash them with a book! Although it's probably gonna break the book, but smash them with a book anyway! Because we need to remind them we're at the top of the food chain. Happy to note, we have the book still. We also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was a bountiful hunt. Nice. Very nice. So we got an extra soup. Give that one to Timmy. And you're thirsty, so go ahead and grab that. I don't like it. What was that? Did the radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try turning on the signal. Turn on the radio! Don't bust it, please. Okay, thank God. Oh, it's nothing. Frick. We have a working radio. Why not use it? Maybe we'll catch a broadcast or two. We just used the radio and we got nothing out of it. Yep, still nothing. When we looked closely at our map, we noticed someone had written a set of mystery directions in one of the corners. Will it lead to some kind of treasure? It might be worth sending someone to find out. Ted, go get it. Go find it. Please tell me you found something. Preferably an axe? No. We discovered 2 food cans. Now that's what we call a successful treasure hunt. I guess. But we really need an axe. I mean, you're hungry. You're fatigued, so I'm going to give you another one. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while the other was pretending to ride said horse. Oh, jeez. Why did you have to reference Monty Python? Let them look at the map. I don't know what they're trying to find, but maybe it'll help us, I guess. Yes! Yes! We got a freaking axe! Frick yeah! I never liked Monty Python as much as I do now. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is, they've probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is, they're huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. Smack them with the book! Oh crap, I forgot to check. Were they hungry or thirsty? I forgot to check. Okay, at least we still have the book. That's good. That's important. Yep, oh yeah, we need both of them. We need both of them. No. Yep, both. Our town used to be a very quiet and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk we often recall is the old man Jim, who would sometimes limp through our streets. Turns out he's alive and well and is still homeless. Some things never change. He clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been banging on our shelter door for the past few hours, asking whether we want to buy a rock. I don't know what a rock's gonna do for us. Wait, we're not gonna give him one of our soup cans, are we? Please tell me we did not just give him one of our soup cans. Okay, thank God. Okay, yep, still fatigued. There's a man on our doorstep and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms as the result of some weird mutation. He assures us that we will not get sick and asks for our help. If we could provide him and his group with some supplies, they would repay us by helping us fight off the next raider party. That comes our way. Should we accept his offer? Yeah, we got plenty of soup. Give him a can. Give him a can. Whether it was pity or just fear of bandits, we're not sure. But in the end, we agreed to his terms. We will be calmer knowing that someone else is looking out for us, especially someone with so many arms. Someone needs to learn some English, I think. Whether was pity. How are you guys still tired? I gave you both, 8 cans already. A sleazy trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder pays us a visit. Is this the guy with the cat again? Yeah, it's the exact same guy. No, we're not taking the cat. The siblings are back, yes. Give them the axe. We don't really need the axe anymore, so let them have it, actually. Oh, sweet, we still have the axe. Okay. But now we are one step closer to getting help from the twins. There's nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We're sure there's just staring at it won't help. If we try to mess with the radio, could we risk breaking it? I don't know. Oh, you're hungry. And you're fine. Let it go. Because I think if we try to temper with it, it might just break. Ah, crap! He went insane again! At breakfast, we heard a knock on our door. It was a man with a rather excessive number of arms. Oh, it's the same guy! It's the guy with the arms again! He had told us his group was having a hard time finding supplies. Wherever they go, they got shot at first sight and asked questions later. It's probably because of their appearance. Makes sense. In exchange for some supplies, his folks would escort us on our next expedition and make sure we come back home safely. Okay, give him a soup. We were about to go to sleep when we heard scratching sounds coming from the door. At first, it sounded like an angry rat trying to eat the damn thing. We soon discovered it was something much worse. Someone was on the other side of the door trying to pry it open. We need to act. Lock it! Lock that door down! No one's coming in. To our shelter. This is our shelter! This is our stronghold! We are only ones that are allowed in, and they broke it. We didn't think that small padlock would be enough to stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that the padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight out the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. He needs water. Shit. Alright, grab one. Good news from our friends. The siblings visit us again to inform their camp is done. They do have a few concerns, mostly the children. The idea of fun is running around in the wasteland and the possibility of getting eaten by cockroaches in the process. Do we have any spare toys? Give them the checkerboard. And let them have the book too, actually. Why couldn't we just give it to both of them, or get both of them? During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind the door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it. We're pretty sure it's meant for something. Should we open it? Yep. Just do it. Just do it. A gift. Oh, I got an achievement. Oh, we got a soup can. Well, I mean, that's good, but we need water. We don't need soup. We returned from the expedition, but the axe didn't make it, but he did find some soup. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition, a chain of lights on the horizon, pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. He would need to check out the signal himself and decode it using the handbook. We got a handbook. Decode it. Please do not lose it, because we need that. Okay. We haven't seen Timmy this excited in a long time. He decoded the flashing lights as a scout signal indeed, which means some of his friends are still around and kicking, unless a few bandits found a scout book laying around and they're trying to lure innocent kids into a trap. Timmy wants to prepare a coded message and try to transmit it soon. Oh, he's gone deranged. Hey, it looks fine to me. Timmy prepared a short message to be transmitted tonight. There are a few options on how it could be transmitted. So let's try to pick the best one. Radio. Transmitted via the radio, I guess. Oh, we're dead. Yep, he's dead. Come on. I was so close! If I had just some more water, we could have made it. Timmy went outside and climbed to the highest point he could find, which in our situation turned out to be a fallen over truck with 2 or more cars stacked on top of it. Probably not the safest place to be, but he managed to transmit the message successfully and return safely. Now we wait. But Ted died, and Timmy went and ran outside. We didn't make it. These are our final words and our advice to anyone who reads this obscure writing. So that's going to be it for this episode on 60 Seconds. Once again, we didn't make it, but we did really well. We survived 66 days with the 2 of them. And if we had just managed to get a couple more water bottles and maybe even the flashlight to signal the military, or actually maybe we didn't even need the flashlight. Actually, now that I think about it, if we were going for the twins, we didn't really need the flashlight, I guess. But if we had just a couple more water bottles, we could have actually made it. Then again, I could have rationed them out a lot better, because I was doing one like every other day, which I know a person can go like 2 or 3 days or something like that without water, but I wanted to make sure their strength was up, because after a couple days without water, they get tired, and then you have to just keep constantly spending food and water to recover their strength. So I didn't want to risk that happening, but by he doing once every other day, we were spending water out the butt, so like there was no tomorrow. In this case, because there was really no tomorrow, I guess. It's the apocalypse. But we still did pretty good, and I think we might be able to do this I just need to adjust the way I do things, just save water a little bit better, and I think we might be able to last long enough for the twins to finish their shelter. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see me play this again, but with only the ladies this time, leave a comment down below. Thank you all as always so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Now, can you run away again? Finally end this thing? Thank you. Is it finally over? Oh, jeez. Oh, my legs are starting to hurt. Ow!